Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Reality with Diva D. How you doing? Now, imagine it. Mississippi, 2025. I've been real busy, and I've been gone for a minute. Now I'm back with the jump off. But hey, tomorrow is coming. If not, well, tomorrow. I think I'm gonna wait until tomorrow. Or I might record it tonight. But tomorrow we'll be doing the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, we got to talk about Britt Edie. But right now, let's get into Basketball Wives season 12, episode 8 and 9. Yes, that's episode 8 and 9. Jackie Christie versus everybody. Which is true. It's true. I really hate what's going on with Jackie. But hey, some of it with that Chantel daughter of hers, she brought on to herself. So the episode 8, and I'm gonna breeze right through these because it was enough going on, but not a whole lot. But excuse me, let's get into episode 8. So the episode opens up and we have Jennifer, and she is doing voiceover work, and she says she's been doing it for a while. She's ready to get this movie out. I don't know if this is an independent film that belongs to her or what the case may be. But then we have, you know how they do the little montage at the beginning of the show. And then we have Miss Chantel herself, child, acting as if, Mama didn't bring her on the show. And she don't have any reason to be grateful because she just moved to L.A. to have a better life for her and her daughter, and she's trying to make amends and get around having to deal with old Papa, father of the daughter. And let's not forget, Chantel's little boy is the cutest baby in the world. So why not get him a modeling contract? Sounds a little like Jackie to me, but you're so different. You're not like Jackie. You're not trying to get your children, your light-skinned little baby, into the entertainment world. No. You're much better than that, girl. So now we have Brittany and Denise, Missy Mama and Missy Sister. Or should I say, Missy Muslim. Child, that little Missy Muslim has really gotten on my nerves this season. And you Muslims should be very thankful that you no longer have to deal with that food. So now we have Jackie, and Jackie has decided to, revisit the idea of doing a talk show. Do it like everybody else, child, and take up space from most small content creator. But here's my advice, Jackie. Start on YouTube, honey, because you already have a fan base. And unlike myself, had to build one, but that's neither here nor there. Listen to me, honey. Do like the rest of them. Do like Carlos King, who has zero personality. Zero. When I tell you zero personality, I'm not knocking his producer skills. I'm knocking him as a front person in front of the camera. That's not you, Jackie. That's not you. You do have the personality to be a talk show host. So go for what you know. So let's get into her dating segment. So she invited some of the girls to, be on her dating show. Her main attraction is none other than Miss Evelyn Lozada. Haven't we done this with Evelyn before? Seems like not so very long ago, it was a show called The Queen's Court, and she was a member, and she got engaged to a guy named Vaughn, who she brought on this show, who she totally dogged out. Am I the only one who don't remember that? I meant to say who remembers that. But who else is single who she's going to invite? Is it Brandy? Should have invited Brandy, because if she's not single, she should be. Speaking of Brandy, she is going to do a pop-up video shoot type thing because she is going to do her own seasonings brand, who the girls say they really can't taste, by the way. But hey, let her do her thing. Oh, how did I forget? Ming, Evelyn, and Ty. Though, see how forgettable Ty is on this damn show? Her and me. I clearly forgot they were the ones who was in the dating segment. Right. So anyway, Ty finds a date. She really wasn't into some of the girls because one of them said that they, want to kind of be with men. I think Ty knows when girls want to still be with men like me. And Evelyn said 7 inches will do for her. You would think a woman with such wide walls would not be interested in 7 inches. It seemed like she would be more interested in 9 or 10, but that cooter is old and dry, probably, and played out. So then there's that. So, excuse me. So the Bill the whore thing comes back up into play because Ty just couldn't hold it any longer. She had to let her know that Jackie had been talking about her daughter behind her back. And you know what you can do? You can't talk about my daughter. Don't say nothing about my daughter. So here we go with the bullshit. Now this causes a rift between the girls at the event, and Jackie ends up walking away from her own event, y'all. So we have to go to the pop-up shop, and at this point, everybody is again feeling some kind of way about Jackie. When I tell you that this show revolves around Jackie but doesn't revolve around Jackie, you will not understand me if you don't watch this show. Anyway, so we at the seasoning shop, and Ty is acting all innocent as if she did not carry a bone that Jackie knows about, the bone that had been carried about Evelyn's daughter. But my understanding is, it looks like that Evelyn wasn't invited to this event. Remember, we're watching this show together. I do it real time. I watch it and then I go back when I do my videos and watch it again. So here we go. And it seems that Evelyn is not present, which nobody cares. Denise, see how forgettable she is again? She was at the dating event. Boo, boo, boo. When I tell you I can't stand the big three. Oh, entitled. So Brandon explains to them why nobody came, right? And the big E and the big B. The big B didn't come because the big J was there. And the big C didn't come because her mother was there. So there you go on there. Moving right along. So Denise can't help herself, right? She has to meddle with Jackie because Jackie has tuned their asses out. She done called Mr. Doug. And so they think that she called Doug just to wind things up, like I'm about to roll out of here like I always do. So I'm going to pretend like I'm on the phone with my husband, Yasty husband, because she always talking about her husband. And I'm going to ignore these bitches. And then out of the blue, we have Denise, the non-motherfucking factor, looks down and says, "Hey, I'm here. Pay attention to me. Are you unblocked? Bitch, why you at? Mind your business, that's all. Back up and mind your business." And Jack said, "You don't want it with me, sis. You don't want it with me." I know that's right. You better tell her. Now, Forgettable Ming has a good point in her confessional because she says, "Well, I'm looking at Jackie and I'm looking at her through a different lens. And I'm like wondering how could she be in everybody else's business, but nobody could be in her." Now, Ming. You got a point there now. I'm with you when you're right, girl. I'm with you when you're right. So, once Ming makes that discovery out and about and still in the pop-up shop, they're just going at it. And even though I agree with Ming, and that's what the show's about, bringing up elephants in the rooms, and Jackie is deflecting as she normally does. Ming has to get on board with some of her deflection because A lot of Jackie's problem this season is dealing with Mo Almighty. Mo Almighty. If you know, you know. So let's get into episode 9. In episode 9, the episode opens up and we have Ming, Chantel, and Denise. And they're out to dinner. So, why not? Ming is coming up with a plan to get the group back together. Look at Ming, y'all being the peacemaker of the group, and she messy and fun. But hey, that's neither here nor there. Be the peacemaker, girl. You have to have something going on because, like I said, you are forgettable. So now we have to report to Holy Moly what happened between Jackie and the rest of the girls. Well, I don't doubt it because my mom is an idiot. Well, she didn't say that. I'm saying she might as well say. So now, they tell me what the plan is. The dastardly deed, if you will. It is time to come up against not only Jacqueline, who is the originator of LA. It is time to come up against the original OG herself, which nobody ever does. And if they do, they have a different sort of a fate. It's time to come up against Evelyn. And even though Evelyn has been nothing but nice to Chantel, we realize what Evelyn's real plan is, says Denise. Denise said that she now knows that Evelyn was talking to her to get information on Chantel. What? No way. No, I don't believe it. Y'all joking. But then Ming lets them know it's time to go to Hawaii. So Chantel is not sure she's going. Why? Because Mama Jackie's going. And we can't be anywhere with Jackie this time. She's the problem, not her. Now Trinity 357 has decided that they have an issue with Evelyn. So, including Brittany, who, by the way, just made up with Evelyn. So now the group is divided. And they divided in threes, amazingly. Now let's get on down to the trip. So now it's time for Ming to spread the word. We're going on a trip to Hawaii, but we can't leave Jackie out. So let's talk to Jackie. So they go around there. She goes around there and she talks to Jackie and lets her know that guess what? Scooby-Doo. Guess what, Scooby-Doo? Your daughter, Chantel, has an issue with Jackie. Why? Because Jackie has an issue with Elle because Evelyn has been digging up dirt on you and the family. Shocking, right? When in all actuality, Evelyn just did that last season looking for dirt on Jackie, accusing her of being a P2. So, I know Chantel cannot be that naive. So, this is how the group is divided. It's Brandy. Let me see if I can get it right. Brandy, Jackie, and... Okay, I'm leaving somebody out because it's divided up in threes. So, okay, Chantel, Brittany, and Denise. Got that one. Elle, Ty, and Ming. I know I'm leaving somebody out because Brandy has to be with someone as well. I wanted to do it by myself without listening. But anyway, I'll get it. Of course, I have to listen. Now, how did I forget Jennifer? I had to go back and look and see who the group was with Jackie. It's Jennifer, child. Jennifer. Now, why is Jennifer an OG and she's also forgettable? Maybe because that man's all up in her head, child. And she isn't filming that much with the rest of the group. I wonder how does Jennifer feel being on the outs with Evelyn since she's always been the messy, angry mean girl. So, kaboom, kaboom, surprise, surprise. Guess who steps up in the room? Chantel. They out to dinner, and Chantel just can't wait to spill the tea. Everybody starts to get into it, and then, um, even though they're divided up into threes, and Brandon's on Jackie's team, Chantel decides to let Brandon know that her mama don't even like my mama don't like you. She was talking mad shit about you, surprisingly, seeing as how you're taking up for her. I'm not taking up for her, boo. Your mama don't even like you, so I'm not surprised that she's talking about me. Brandy. Woo, that was a good one. I'm just gonna tell you that was a good one. So Evelyn is sick of everybody because she gotta be Mama L. So she directs her attention to Denise and let Denise know you a miss bitch. If I'm gonna talk to Chantel, I will talk to Chantel off camera. Okay? I'll talk to her in private. Now Jackie is loving that part, but Jackie is already gearing up to walk out of the scene yet again. So Brandy lets Chantel know that she just don't like her mom and her going back and forth because, yeah, Jackie may not like me, but I definitely don't like this whole situation between you guys. But then Brittany has to step in and be like, see, that's the problem. That's why I can't fuck with you. Because you always trying to be on Jackie's side. Okay, well in this instance, she's right. So that makes sense. And then, you have all this deflection and projection going on all up inside your head. Go around and discuss your mom. Now, what I really want to know is if you brought your mama on this show and Chantel was calling your mama all kind of bees, how cringy would it be seeing as how you don't get along with your mama? So y'all will be two disrespectful ass bitches talking about y'all mama together. Because please, 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 Chantel, you have to give it back to whatever she gave to your mama, right? Okay, holy moly, long as y'all make it even. And Jennifer is absent, but there. So it goes off with, of course, Jackie doing her thing, her big thing, getting on the bus. Brandy lets everyone know that she's not pleased. Jennifer, like I said, faded in the background. Elle definitely pissed off at Denise. Denise, if you think you don't want it when I tell you I cannot stand Evelyn, everybody knows that I cannot stand Evelyn and her daughter. But baby, I don't think you're ready for that yet. Because Evelyn has some pretty decent singers for Tammy. Now, I know her and Tammy used to square up. But it always seemed like in my mind, from my recollections, that Evelyn still got the last word. The only one who really ate Evelyn up was Ocho Cinco wanting me. Ocho Cinco wanting me. That OG. Shout out to OG. I am giving OG her props, baby. I am giving OG the praise sign. Yes, yes. But anyway, let's get down in the comments. Let's talk about this thing. Come on in. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified when I upload a video. Share the video, because sharing is caring. And it is very important that you share the video to other platforms outside of YouTube, because that gets me out into the algorithm just like liking the video does. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces.